There it is, requires 100,000 magic defense. Let's go ahead and get ourselves situated in here. Here we are, the 1 million magic defense place. I'm gonna buy a lot of gems, and we're really gonna go spend like all of it. This boss, this guy right here, literally gives you so many gems if you kill him. There it is, 10 million even, baby. That is looking great. What's going on, everyone? My name is Joe, and welcome back to my channel and to my Roblox video. Today we are back here on Magic Training Simulator. Of course, it is great to be back. I actually am a huge fan of this game. If you did not catch the last episode, it will be linked down below. Highly recommend going and checking it out. We got a lot achieved in that episode, but we got even more that we have to do today. I really want to say a big thank you for all the support on last episode. You guys are just the best. Team Turtle really be out here just being so supportive, and I just love it. I want to give you a big hug. But wait a minute, I can't give you a hug because you haven't dropped a like on the video and subscribed. What? You gotta go down there, drop a like. But hey man, I'll give you a hug either way, even if you don't enjoy today's video. But let's go ahead and hop right into it. So right off the bat, we got a guy named Firemaster. Yo, Firemaster, what is good? He is like a pirate anthro. He looks so funny. So currently at the moment, we have 13,000 magic defense, which is not bad. You know, 13k, that helps us resist a little bit of damage. But here's the thing, it can get insanely higher than that, actually. Like insanely higher. So a bunch of places in spawn actually help you train it faster, and that's what we were going for last episode, was getting to this one right here, which is actually the first multiplier you can get. It's actually kind of crazy that this is the first one, because it requires 10,000 magic defense just to be able to sit up here and meditate, which is it's crazy because that's really high, actually. So we have a lot of areas we have to explore today, and we have to meditate for quite some time, because the higher our magic defense, the higher our HP is, basically. So I'll take a lot less damage from everyone, and I'll actually be able to go and kill people. But I'm gonna need to grind some magic defense for quite some time, so I'm just gonna catch up with you guys in just a little bit once we've accomplished a little bit of work. All right, guys, a lot of grinding later and a lot of levels later, and you can go ahead and check my stats. We are at 97,100 magic defense, so we're doing pretty good so far. Now, the goal here is 100,000, and I think it's very achievable, actually, and obviously it's very achievable because we're right there. So the goal is to hit 100,000 magic defense, and obviously we're gonna hit it any second now, but at 100,000, there is apparently a zone in the fire zone that you can train body toughness in. So we're gonna go over there next, but there's actually a lot of hidden zones apparently that I haven't even seen yet, from which I've been told that there is other zones that we haven't even seen yet. So I'm hoping we can maybe find them today, and maybe they're gonna be too high. I don't really know, but we'll see. All right, so we're at 99.5, and now we're at 99.9, and we're gonna hit 100,000 any second here. Just give me the next little drop. There it is, 100,000 magic defense. Easy peasy. So now with that, we're gonna make our way over to the fire portal, which is right over here, and we're gonna go and train in that body toughness area. It's actually interesting because now that I have this much body toughness, I'm actually leaving like a fire trail behind me, which is kind of cool because I don't really look that intimidating. So now it's nice to have that, you know? And plus, I also don't just die immediately. Like, that guy just hit me with a move and I didn't just die in one hit. That's so great. So I think the place we're going to is the Volcano. I kind of remember that from the last time we were in here, so I think that's where we gotta go. Thing is, though, I really like that mobs are in the game now, because it's just a nice like thing to do. Like, if you're bored of training or something, you can just go and get some goddamn money from the mobs. It's so cool. All right, so I think this is the area that we need to be in. There it is, requires 100,000 magic defense. Let's go ahead and get ourselves situated in here. It is literally boiling hot lava, so this will probably hurt really bad. But before, we were only getting like 360, and now we get 1,200 per goddamn click. Heck yes. Now it's gonna be so much easier to hit our next goal, because this is literally, what is that, 3 times faster than what we were at? I'm not sure. This is such an easy increase, did not take much time to hit 100,000, so it's really good that we're getting all this XP so quickly. But again, we're gonna take a nice little time jump here and see if we can get some more magic defense going. All right, and we're back. back. Wow, it has been about an hour. I think about an hour. I don't know how long it's been, but we are still here inside this volcano meditating away, man, getting all of our points. Because as you guys know, we are going for 1 million magic defense. And what's kind of crazy is that we already hit it, baby. We have exactly 1 million magic defense now. So now with this, we can finally progress to the next zone. And the thing is, I feel kind of stupid because, you know, you can really AFK this meditating, and literally right when I checked on the progress of this, it had just hit 1 million. I really wanted to do it on camera, but I accidentally messed it up. But I'm actually really curious how much the next place is gonna give us, because it seems random. Like the first zone gave us 10 times more, and that one only gave us like 3 times more. So I think it's kind of random how much they amplify you. What I do want to do though now is, you can see we have a lot of gems at the moment. We've been sitting for a really long time, and you get a ton of them through it, so I love that. But let's go ahead and see, so we can increase our multiplier quite a few times actually. So we just brought our multiplier up 8 times just from literally sitting AFK, so that is awesome. Lol, didn't even do 1 bit of damage to me. Try and damage me now, boys. Never happened. See you later, suckers. All right, so I got a small tip that the million zone is in the water portal. The thing is, I literally just don't remember, so we're just gonna have to kind of explore around. The thing is, lucky for us, while we're in here, we can actually get some gems by killing that boss over there. I think it killed him. I don't even know. I got 300 gems, so I assume it did. The thing is, I love this whole mob system, bro. It kind of starts adding to like an RPG model, which I think is really cool, because I think this game could really go big on like RPG stuff. Thank you for the free gems, baby. Where would they put this? All right, it is in here. We explored all around, and I can't believe I never saw this before. It's right over there. It's literally right next to this one, so I'm just surprised I never saw it over there. This map's not really laid out in a way that makes sense. Like, that village over there doesn't even do anything, and this is needlessly like big and stuff. Like, I don't know, like it's so hard to like find my way around this map, I feel like. All right, but here we are. The 1 million magic defense place is literally underwater, I think is the idea here. So we're gonna start meditating, and we only get 3.6k magic defense. That is not as high as I thought it would be. Like, if you think about it, I feel like this should be higher, because we were getting what, 1.4k on the last one. So wow, that's pretty surprising it's not higher. Because like, why I feel like it should be a lot higher is because the one after this is 10 million, and like, I just feel like that would take a long time, but okay. 3.6k. That's gonna take literally forever. It might literally be a faster system just to buy tons of multipliers, then come do it. Cause like, Jesus Christ, this is gonna take so long with 3.6k. So I'm trying to figure this out of the strongest way for us to train this, because you can see even when I get a burst, I only get 5k XP. And to me, that is just way too slow. We even already bought a ton of multipliers as well, like to increase our magic defense even more. So the fact that it is this slow, we definitely need to increase this. Wait, what the? Why did I just start getting 5.4k now? All right, I'm actually so confused, because like as I'm saying that, it literally went up since I've been here, so I don't understand. It's 5.4k now, which like, it definitely wasn't 5.4k when I got here. But I kind of think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy a lot of gems here, okay? Like an absurd amount of gems, and we're gonna increase our multiplier quite significantly, because I don't know about you, but I'm trying to go and have fun, and I'm not just trying to sit here training literally all day. So I'm gonna buy a lot of gems, and we're really gonna go spend like all of it. All right, so let's hope that all of this is worth it, and it'll help speed it up a lot, because we're gonna be able to bring our multiplier up a significant amount, about 10 times, I think. So I think this is gonna be worth our time. All right, this is just looking really beautiful, getting lots of multiplier purchases going. Thing is, I'm only 3k away on this. I think I'm just gonna buy 50k more, because we're, you know, so close to getting another level there. Might as well do it. All right, so there we are. We're now up to a 29 times multiplier. I just literally want that, because if you think about it, for even the future, it's just necessary to have a high multiplier, I feel like. I don't know. Obviously, there's gonna be ways to farm diamonds, because one of the things requires 1 million diamonds. So I assume that there's an easy way to get it, but at the moment, the best we can do is buy it. All right, but I think this next grind is gonna be the hardest one by far. We need way more XP than we needed on the other ones, but I want to make it up here with the strong guys. Look how many people are in the millions. Like, I'm really low down, so I want to make it way up there and be a strong guy, you know? All right, but it's time that we start grinding, which I'm gonna have to catch up with you guys in quite some time. Wow, big jump ahead. Welcome back, everyone. We have done quite a bit of off-camera meditating, and let me just say, this is gonna be a big one. So something I wanted to mention is that while you meditate, I believe that your ability kind of like starts to stack. So like what happens is that when you start to meditate, you can see right here what I'm gonna have. I get 8.7K, but then I think the longer you do it, the more and more you start to get, because it started to happen that I was getting 21,000 per time per XP drop, basically. So that's why I feel like it kind of stacks or something depending on how long you do it for, and that could also explain how some people have insanely high levels. But you may also notice I'm in a VIP server right now because honestly this is really rough to do on like some public servers, because people are just like jerks and they'll just kill you when you're just trying to like train or whatever. It's really stupid, but it happens. But guys, it's time I finally show you the level we have reached through all of our meditating. If we go ahead and click on stats right here, you can see we have 9.9 million magic defense. Now, this is actually gonna be huge because 10 million will unlock us to a whole other level of training. So I am just so excited. This is a long overdue one too, because this was my lowest skill by far for so long. So now I'm insanely beefy. But all right, any second here and we will hit 10 million magic defense. We're getting close. It still takes a long time to grind, as you can see. All right, we're almost there. Come on. Almost there. Come on. Come on. Come on. We're at 9.9 million. You got this. Any second now. Woo! Any second. Any second. There it is. 10 million even, baby. That is looking great. Now with 10 million, first off, that just looks so clean. 10.0 just looks so, love it. All right, so now I believe we have to go to another new zone. We cannot work in the water portal anymore. This place sucks, okay? We've conquered it already. And while we're just stopping by spawn, we might as well increase our defense multiplier. Like, if we're here, we might as well. I had a lot of built up, like, goddamn diamonds. I might as well have done it. All right, so now I believe that we go to the wind portal, which is over here, which is a little weird because like this isn't the strongest for training your abilities actually, which is really weird. So I wonder why they put it in here. All right, so we are going inside the wind portal. I hardly ever go in here actually because it was like too hard for me to train in here and stuff. But also this was what I did realize when I was in here the other day, is that this boss, this guy right here, literally gives you so many gems if you kill him. So like I really want to come through here at some other time when I'm stronger with abilities and try to get more gems, because he is a very strong guy. But you can see right here, that is the area we are going to. So I'm trying to kill these guys while we run in there. I gotta kill this crazy lizard. Give me all those gems, yummy. All right, but you can see the area we have to go into does 500,000 damage per tick. It requires 10 million magic defense. We can now go inside of a tornado. What is going on, tornado? My name is Joe. Welcome back to magic training. So now at the very beginning of our training, we get 12,000 magic defense per second. Heck yes, boys. All right, so it's not really like per second. It's actually more like every like 3 or 4 seconds, but it's still really fast. Guys, I don't know if it was worth it, but hey, at least I feel like I can never die now. I have a lot of HP. But anyway, hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, drop a like down below and subscribe if you have not already. And this little guy right here, we'll see you guys tomorrow for another Roblox video. See you later, guys.